Abraham Lincoln famously explained that people are generally as happy as they allow themselves to be. Building a new football stadium in Washington might require a large group of politicians to be their happiest, but unfortunately for Redskins fans, that's not often what politicians do. 3 straight seasons missing the playoffs, along with the lack of a franchise quarterback, has the team's supporters questioning the future. The scene at FedEx Field in 2018 supports that assertion, as most games either didn't have enough Skins fans or had too many of the other team's fans. Short of significant playoff victories, moving the team's home games back to RFK Stadium in D.C. might be the biggest win the franchise can register. And maybe, just maybe, it's going to happen. RFK is hugely important to D.C., Mayor Muriel Bowser said on the NBC Sports Washington's Racing Presidents podcast. Washington's mayor went on to explain that with D.C. United playing in a new stadium at Audi Field, the RFK site sits vacant. Bowser and Redskins owner Dan Snyder both talked about their desire to bring the burgundy and gold back to East Capitol Street last fall, and listening to the mayor, it's possible the dream is becoming closer to reality. No one is playing at RFK. We literally have a national park that is asphalt, and we know something has to happen about that, Bowser said. Eleanor Holmes Norton presented a bill in Congress that would allow us to buy RFK, and that is our intention. We're hoping it gets through Congress really quickly. And we're going to evaluate it and buy it for the district's use. The whims of Congress swing more than a palm tree in Miami. Still, there does seem to be real momentum for a new team at RFK, and that could be the Redskins. Governor Larry Hogan said the state of Maryland is out, for now, of the Redskins stadium chase. Since Virginia landed Amazon HQ2, the Commonwealth's pursuit of the new Redskins stadium has changed as well. Former Virginia Gov. Terry McAuliffe openly spoke of building a new stadium for the Skins. Current Virginia Gov. Ralph Northam has always seemed lukewarm about a new stadium and is in the middle of significant political turmoil. Add it all up in D.C. looks like the best possible landing spot for the Redskins' new stadium. The current lease at FedEx Field in Landover expires in 2027. If permits start getting stamped and shovels start moving dirt soon, the team could be in a new stadium in less than a decade. Redskins fans hope that means a return to East Capitol Street. In D.C., like many things, it could all come down to politics. It's not new, but maybe it's a reason for hope. More Redskins news. Washington, D.C. The Duke Blue Devils are hated and booed in every arena they travel to. There are few things in the sports world easier than hating Duke. But one of those few things easier than disliking Duke is hating the Dallas Cowboys. And on Sunday in the East Regional Final between number 1 Duke and number 2 Michigan State and Capital One Arena, every fan in attendance agreed with that sentiment. Midway through the second half of play, with the teams on the sideline for a TV timeout, Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver Amari Cooper were both shown on the Jumbotron. The fans in attendance, a mix of Duke, Michigan State and local supporters, reacted with a chorus of boos. Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper are here and the entire arena just booed the hell out of them. Troy McCeer, at Troy McCeer, March 31, 2019. Prescott is a known Duke fan, and was sporting a blue and white sweatshirt at the game. At Doc in the House 4. Redskins fans will take that. I would think the Duke crowd would root for the Cowboys. Maybe there's hope yet. J.P. Finley, at J.P. Finley NBC's, March 31, 2019. More NCAA news. Washington, D.C. Neither Kirk Cousins or Darius Guy suited up for the Redskins last season. Facts Redskins fans want to forget for two different reasons. But the face of recent Redskins past and the present face of the Redskins' future were both in the nation's capital Friday night, sporting colors unfamiliar to fans of the Burgundy. 2 seed in the East Regional, against the Juice's purple and gold LSU Tigers, the number 3 seed. Man, I'm going to bar Louis first pick. Twitter.com/eflowfee99ld. Troy McKeer, at Troy Masheer, March 29, 2019 just arrived in D.C. for the Spartans game tonight. Cousins, of course, departed Washington, D.C. after a series of franchise tags and good but not great seasons under center. The NCAA tournament has a funny way of bringing people together in the name of Survive and Advance Madness. Well, maybe not all people. Redskins fans are probably rooting for Juice's Tigers. More NCAA news.